Welcome back to a slightly different episode. Today, I couldn't do a live commentary whilst playing. I annoyingly had my flatmates had some people round, so I decided to do a post commentary on this next keyword video. It's a bit of a highlight reel, really, of a lot of different stuff. Getting pets. Sorry, I'm pretty croaky at the moment, and apologise for that. I haven't been up too long, so I'm still getting my energy back. So it's a bit of a highlight reel. Getting pets. There is a castle towards the end of this which we take on. A couple of mobs like this one that's coming up. I'm struggling to remember where we were up to. I know that I've been making quite a bit of stuff, so I've got these new maces on my back, which are working out pretty well. Most of this stuff is made. I've not managed to find too much good stuff, really, in terms of... come on, Piggy! Come on, Piggy! So I've not managed to find too many good stuff on loot at the moment. I'm still waiting to find some good, decent loot. So we'll see how that prevails. But this guy's turning into a right little rosy cheeked foe. In his belly. And again. So yeah, with battling now, I've tended to get a little bit better. My ability to block attacks and time the way I stun people is better. So I save things up a lot more when I need to do things, so hopefully start to see better combat from me. Yeah, let me know how this is going, if you're enjoying it, what you think of the channel, where you want it to go. I mean, I've got a Far Cry video that I'm ready to start editing, as I'm doing with this one at the moment. I'm actually doing my commentary on this whilst it's in my editor, so I'm watching it through the editor right now. So there'll probably be maybe some tweaking going on. But let me know, yeah, what you think, where you want it to go. I've got a lot of games in the Steam sale. I picked up, what did I pick up? Wow, Dirt 3 I got Dishonored, what else? And there he goes, done for. We've got ourselves a Fire Spirit, which is very nice. And I'm not quite sure what we do next. I think we maybe end up in some caves around here. Q caves. Damn it. Q caves. I'm going to do it again. There we go. So we are going to... This part of the video, we're going to push through inside a cave, which I found. I've not found too many caves. But this one was interesting because it was so narrow. It was almost... sort of like, you know, a small crack through a couple of mountains, and there's a decent amount of iron hauled from in here, and continuous bats start to get you. But that looks amazing. Look how good that looks. The crack coming through. I mean, it looks brilliant. It reminds me when I first saw sort of like canyons in Minecraft, or whatever you call them. I can't remember what you would call them now, but they're similar to this, and they look so vast and amazing. And I guess news with me is I'm still, you know, I do have a full-time, I almost have 2 full-time jobs. But work is taking over a little bit at the moment, which is frustrating. But I'm trying to get as much done as I can recording-wise, because I do really enjoy it, and I picked up. I'm trying to bring back the Far Cry series. So I did do a video of that, which I'm going to upload. It's only about sort of 17-20 minutes long, but I'd go straight back into the story. So if you guys are watching that series, then it will definitely be worth going and checking that video out, because we do push on with the story quite a bit. So that's always worth doing. I'm looking at different games to sort of play at the moment. I'd like to start making some videos that aren't necessarily full Let's Plays, especially with something like this, which is quite open-ended. That is partly the reason why this is quite good. I can just upload content of random stuff with this. So, you know, maybe a caving video of some sort that you could watch, instead of it being a leveling series, because, well, let's face it, the levels on this, it goes forever, I think. But the top power level cap is 1,000. So, I don't know if that I will be able to continue this on with the content that's currently provided. They are improving it. Well, it's a great game, but they're improving it in terms of they're adding more content, which is great. But things like new biomes, even more mobs, if they're just generic mobs, aren't going to provide me with enough interest. I will certainly need more of a quest focus, and more of a sort of, you know, MMO RPG style feel to it. You know, in a sort of Warcraft mindset, but not Warcraft. I'd like to keep the simplicity of this game, but it would be nice to have a system where we could hook up with people quite easily, because I don't have a lot of close friends that are PC gamers. A lot of my friends are console guys, so I certainly would want to make sure that I'm you know, keeping this game interesting to watch, and that's quite telling. Doing this commentary, actually doing a voice over it, as opposed to actually doing a commentary whilst doing it, because obviously it's more interesting to me as I'm doing it, and it entertains you. Ooh, that's a nice staff. Yeah, we will see how this progresses, this series, and where it goes. I've not got. This is the last bunch of stuff I have recorded of Cube World, so I need to get some more done. I will get some more done for sure. That's definite. And there comes the cave this side. So I will be doing it, but I'm going to be looking at other avenues for a while. I've still got some Terraria stuff to put up, which is keeping my mind occupied at the moment. Snout beetles. I love snout beetles. I want to get a snout beetle for a pet. I would love a snout beetle for a pet. Just to ride a snout beetle, a slight hovering feel to them. It doesn't look as though they're running on their feet. I don't think they're feet, they look like tentacles or something. But yeah, follow me on Twitter if you don't already. And oh, my screensaver just came up. Yeah, follow me on Twitter, and be sure to check that out. I post up whenever I upload a video. Will go on there, so you can keep track of that. Obviously, subscribe, like the video would be great. Anything really, just to sort of help me get more content to more people, and create more of a rapport with people on YouTube, so that, you know, I mean, I'm not going to completely tailor my content for my user, but I mean, there is a sense of that. I mean, you know, this isn't a one-way form of entertainment for you or me. I mean, I get entertainment from the fact that I'm making the content that people want to see. Whilst, whoa, ambush! That was a perfectly timed stun there for these three butchers. I mean, absolute butchers. I mean, there was no warning, there was no "who are you, good sir? These lands aren't for you, leave now." It was just pure die, you bastards. Who's that grey-haired old man? Let's take him down. Let's finally put him in his wheelchair. Oh, and there we go. Didn't want to be eating that. And I'm stuck in a hole. So yeah, you know, and so I get the content that I want to deliver. You get the content you deliver, but I get you guys commenting on it, and maybe we can create some sort of Twitch feel to this, and I can do some live streams and things, and because that does look fun. Because that looks fun in the sense that you know, you can interact with me as I'm doing it. That's interesting to me as a forum. Believe it or not, this is hard doing this in terms of keeping it interesting, and that's something that I think a lot of, well, new commentators, certainly when I see earlier videos of people, they are a lot more reserved and they aren't quite themselves yet. And I feel like that is where I would be at the moment. I feel like I'm not quite giving over who I am. And you know, I'm an older gamer. Not quite as old as some. I'm 29, and so I'm not your average, I guess, YouTube maker. A lot of them are quite young, which is the level up. A lot of them are quite young, which is great. You know, I think it's good that you know, not only are these people playing games. I mean, I used to just play games. You know, that's all I did. But this has a creative element to it, and I think it's a confidence booster for some young people. You know, it's kind of, you know, if you see these guys, they maybe don't have potentially sometimes a lot of confidence, and they start doing this, and they realise, wow, there's an audience out there that want to hear what I want to say, and that's fantastic. You know, get the bubble gum for the collie. Get that bubble gum. Oh, go on. Yeah. They get very close when they're eating that food. It looks a little odd. But here we are, riding my terrier. I'm going to call him Terry, I think, unless I'm not already named. I can't even remember from the video. Yeah, I think this is a good thing, and we're going to watch me get completely owned right now. This will be good. Off camera, you can see that I've got 2 new axes. I made those with some of the iron that I found, so I've had 2 new pumping axes. There are some little upgrades on there. I think I put some fire spear on there, I don't know. But these blocks, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing, so I'm just firing them on at the moment, seeing what happens with the results. Yeah, so I mean, this is a nice video for me to make, actually. It's kind of like, I've been meaning to make some kind of like hello video and who I am. So this is quite nice for me. I mean, a lot of you will know that from my some of my videos and some of my tweets, especially. You know, I live in London. I own a place with my girlfriend, and we live in London, in Hackney specifically. And I make content like this, and I'm a big games fan. My first console was an NES, Nintendo Entertainment System, and my first game was Mario 1. And I remember being amazed. It wasn't the first game I played on the NES. I actually played Contra at a friend's house, and that tempted me on my birthday to go and get one. I can't remember how old I was now, but I got Mario, and I got past the first level. I got past the second level underground, and I think that must have taken me hours. I mean, my hand-eye coordination was awful. I mean, you know, gaming, it was my first gaming experience, so I didn't understand what was going on, and couldn't comprehend my thumb in relation, there's the bad guy, my thumb in relation to a character in relation to a platform. I mean, that just blew me away. And that was very telling in the third level, where you are jumping on these giant mushrooms in the sky. And I couldn't get past that level. I could not get past it. I mean, eventually I did, obviously, and I completed... in fact, I don't know if I did complete Mario 1. I completed Mario 3, and Mario World when I got the SNES. Now, that was amazing. Yeah, a lot of my first gaming experiences, especially with myself and friends, was on NES and SNES. SNES specifically, because I came a little bit late to the NES, but the SNES specifically was like a big gaming thing for me. And I had a PC at the time as well, so I managed to, you know, I was into Lemmings and things like that. It'd be great to do some Lemmings maybe on here. And then, you know, Sims I got into for a while, Age of Empires, Grand Theft Auto, Championship Manager, 97, 98, you know, big things that I remember. Those were really specific for me. And then the N64 came along. I got one of those. I got a Sega Saturn. Loads of stuff. I mean, you know, the Sega Saturn to me was a bit of, well, I considered it a massive flop. I think a lot of other my friends did, but I didn't really read up much about it or since. But I think it was considered to be a bit of a poor decision. And there I go, got nailed. Get yourself nailed. That's partly the reason why I want to Limit get some friends on here just to team up and create some havoc. So I'd love to see this come to potentially maybe the Xbox One could maybe handle this now when it gets the better hardware, or the PlayStation 3. So yeah, I mean that's my gaming history, I guess, and then it's just slowly evolved. I've gone through all games. I've played World of Warcraft, Championship Manager, football games, FIFAs. I mean, there isn't a type of game that I don't really like. I'm not a massive. Strangely, I'm not a massive person into the sort of Dungeons and Dragons feel of things. I'm not particularly into that, and also sort of futuristic-y stuff. I'm not massively into. I'm more into contemporary kind of work in terms of gaming. But I mean, this obviously has a fantasy feel to it. But I like the games to be character-driven, I guess, and that certainly happens with these kinds of games. And of course, World of Warcraft was very magic-orientated. But that just lost the buzz for me. I lost the buzz big time. I ran a pretty big guild on Dark Sorrow server. Well, it wasn't a pretty big guild. It was big for me because I wasn't really very knowledgeable about that sort of stuff at the time. And it's incredible the kind of pressure that you get from your guild friends and partners, or whatever you call guild members, to do things and to push them through the content and get them the top loot, and managing those expectations and making them think that this is the place where they want to be. Yeah, that was hard. That was very hard. And I was in my early 20s at the time, and being diplomatic wasn't my thing, and I think I gave in a little bit too much, and I should have just sort of maybe let the guild become what it wanted to be. But I had some great people helping me on there. And the guild was called the Big Bazookas. My character's name was Silver Sex Fox, or SSFX. It had to be changed to because of my the word sex was in it, which frustrated me. And he looked a little bit like this guy. I had the grey hair again and the beard. So this is almost like a homage to that character. But I'm not sure I'll ever get into that sort of thing again. It's draining. It's hard. I mean, it's almost like a job. And, that eventually lost the excitement for me. We started to do AQ 20, and we never got to AQ 40. But, it's all good. We finished, and was it Molten Core? I think it might have been called. I can't remember. Molten Core, Blackrock Spire. We did, and the sense of completing those things, because we knew that they were high-end stuff, was so good. It was really good fun at the time. I mean, this was sort of early Warcraft, and it's just got very overcomplicated with the dungeon aspect, which got to me. But anyway, I digress. I'm going into that game too much, and be focusing more on the gameplay here. But this is the first time I've seen vampires in the game, and they look fantastic. I love the look of them. And I'd probably say if you're soloing things, you probably want to be taking on, well, if you're as good as me at this game, i.e. which isn't that great, you want to be looking at probably dungeons who have got probably white named characters or NPCs, or even the blue. Blue is still reasonably tough, but white or blue, you see an orange, you see a red in a dungeon, you're not going to take it on. Trust me. I can't. If you can, that's fantastic. There is no way I can do it. And even if I can clear it out, getting to the boss and defeating the boss is going to be difficult. So my advice would be to look for places on the map which have got the white writing there. You see ruins of Ikadora. That's what you want to be looking for, that kind of level. I got myself a little candle. Wish I could place that down again. I hope that they do introduce chests into this. I do know that they're planning on making you be able to build your own home, which would be nice. And I do like the art style in this, so I think it could be really nice. yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. So this is the last part of the video now that we've got to go through, which is the castle. I guess we can, all the ruins. It's called the ruins. But my terrier's going for it there. Go on, terrier. Oh. So yeah, I'm going to be probably recording something this afternoon, and as I make this commentary, I'm not sure what it's going to be or what I would like it to be, but we will see what I go for. I need to carry on with Far Cry for sure. Terraria stuff needs to continue to be made, and this needs to be made, and I've also got a few games that I picked up, so I would like to include them as well. Go on, Master Clips. Yeah, my first character on Warcraft, not to mention, was called Master Clips, and he was a hunter, so I had to combine my first named character with a look of my main guy. So I apologise for my voice. I do have a bit of a sore throat. I don't know, I must have slept on my throat. I've had my legs in the air, and I've done something very strange. Go on, take him down. He's got a nice little hat on there. I like that hat, and his bracelets. Looking very bling. Maybe he's friends with Jay-Z. Okay. Yeah, and other things that I'd like to mention as well is I need to improve. I wouldn't mind somebody maybe making an intro or an outro or a thumbnail, a banner for my YouTube page, and some artwork around what I'm doing. I will find that very rare at the moment on this channel to find something like that. But if you are out there and you do end up stumbling across this video through the vastness that is YouTube and the vastness of content out there, then let me know. I would be really keen to see what you've got to do, and my Photoshop skills and my Illustrator skills are not quite good. I mean, I see some of these amazing speed drawings, and it's like, what? How? What do you do with your fingers to produce it? I mean, I went to art school. I mean, I made sculptures and did drawings, but I'm not that kind of a drawer. I'm not a graphic drawer. I'm more of an abstract drawer, you know, sort of just throwing down the paint and just letting the paint do the work for me, you know. Absolutely. Don't know why I had to put that voice on. So I've got to get down that ginseng soup. You can never have enough ginseng soup. Get it down, yeah. Get it down, yeah. Good. I always forget to change it. It's great watching this back and seeing me put my potions on, because I always forget to do that, which is a pain in the arse. So let me know what you think about this style of video. I mean, of course, this is a bit of a catch-up video with you guys and letting you know a little bit more about me. But I will obviously talk about the gameplay more that I get into these. So if you like this way round, or if you like it live, let me know. I mean, I personally think the live is better, but yeah, if you want to see me talk about what I'm doing more on this game, then let me know. As I say, the important thing about this game is to... if you want to be successful in dungeons, because they're in tight enclosed spaces, you want to pull your mobs out of the way. You want to try to aggro as least of them, well, as little of them as possible, and pull them away from the rest of the targets that are in the room. That's key to any MMORPG in groups of mobs. I mean, luckily in this game, the mobs do not they don't run away when they're low on health, which sometimes happens. Well, it used to happen in Warcraft for sure, but that would be a problem. So if you were fighting them and you had them perfectly controlled in an area where there were mobs, and then one of them is running away with low health, and you're a warrior and you're having to chase them to make that final blow, you're in trouble, because you're going to then aggro a whole new pack, and yeah. So, tip from me, make sure you pull the mobs in a controlled fashion, and you should be fine. as I say, I know that these mobs aren't going to run, so they'll continually just hit me until I die. And I think I can probably get just about up to that guy. Yeah, with the warrior at the moment, as I see, I'm backing off. Here we go. Naturally did it. As I say, yeah, I'm not really dodging that much, as you can see. I kind of feel as though really it's not that much needed. As a warrior, I've got good armor. I'd rather not faff around. I'd like to get more hits in and clear this place quicker. Okay, there we go. Working through here quite nicely. Some dudes in the corner next to these blunt knives that are coming through this floor. They look kind of painful. They look like they're just going to lift me up. Oh, both of them like to play that game. Go on, Terry. Terry the Terrier. I have to call you Terry the Terrier. You know that's coming, Terrier. 2 more guys in here. Get rid of these guys. I always tend to try to focus on a caster as much as possible, because they tend to have weaker armor and they're quicker to go down. They usually have bigger damage, so that's the plan there. Okay, so here he is. There's our target. Now, I do actually die in the first half of the battle from just not concentrating. My girlfriend came home mid-game. You won't be able to hear any of the commentary, but she came home and just as I was getting near the end of the fight, I started talking and I just did not keep an eye on my health, and that was a problem. So I'm trying to pull just the vampire now. And here we go, we got him. So we didn't want to fight him at the same time. We may as well get rid of him. Here we go. A lovely block there. Oh, God, the vampires look good. I really, really like the vampires in this game. They are so cool. I really hope that not Notch, Jesus, sorry, wow. Freudian slip. That Wally, sorry Wally, apologies. I hope that he makes a species or race, sorry, a race out of these guys that are playable. That would be so good. Okay, so we're making up some potions, and we're going to fight this guy. Another thing I'd like to ask you actually is Minecraft. Okay, I did just make a Freudian slip there by saying that the creator of this game was the same creator as Minecraft. Oh dear, that's not good. I'm thinking about making some content. I'm thinking about doing. I've been watching a bit of the Minecraft guys, and their videos are the most inspirational because they show you what can be made, and of course there's loads of other people out there, but that's just what I watched. And they can show you what you can be made, and it's kind of inspiring, you know. I'm really keen to do it. I have just been playing on Woody's Gamer Tags server under the same name, Masterclips. So if you see me, on the forums there, or if you've seen me on his server, then of course that is me. This is the same guy, and I'm kind of looking at, you know, I'm looking at wanting to make that. I'm looking at wanting to make that content maybe available on the channel, the stuff that I've been doing there. I've not been doing much. I've literally just been on survival, and I've made a home, and I've, in a big area, made it near the spawn, and I'd probably advise most people, if you're gonna go on that survival server, it's full of people who are wanting to grief the server, and it's a real shame. This guy makes a mirror image of myself, which is always frustrating. Yeah, there's people griefing, and you've got to, you know, lay your land out and make it not available for anyone else to do, and that's frustrating because you don't want to, you know, you don't want to have to like worry about people taking your stuff down. That's a great thing about the Minecraft SMP server. I mean, you know, they can just leave chests open and they know that the people that they picked aren't going to do anything to them, or steal their stuff, or break their chests and nick everything, or whatever. So I'm debating whether or not I'll actually use that as a way of recording Minecraft, or if in fact I'll just start my own survival single player campaign. And if you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know and I will start it. But I don't think I'm going to unless there's the demand, because I've played a ton of Minecraft off camera, clearly. So I don't know if that's going to happen. I also think that probably the audio in this is going to be a bit annoying, because I've had the screensaver pop up a couple of times and it's paused the video as I've been talking, so it may be out of sync. So I may end up having it out of sync, or on the other hand needing to edit bits of video out to make it work. But that being said, it isn't really a big deal if it doesn't match up, because it's a voiceover. Stop drinking potions! God, I must have getting very close to being dead before I get killed. That's so frustrating. There it is. Yeah, that was so poor. I shouldn't have gone into that spin attack. That was bad. Oh, hello, wolves. Just at my spawn there. Very nice of you to just hang out. Cheers, guys. Bastards. Yo! I forgot I did that. Yeah, I level up as I go back and I'm slightly stronger. That's always nice. Alright. Alright, master clips. Fortunately, I actually have got this playing in a window which is quite small, so I can't read the text. So I actually can't see what level I am. So I think it's 8. I hope it's 8. It looks like an 8. My class even looks like Mario. Well, it looks like I'm a Mario. Look at that big peak in the distance. That looks kind of nice. Over there, look at that peak. Nice. These biters. Can't be bothered with biters. Don't like biters. Well, especially if they're this level, it's fine. Yeah, I want to get a biter pet as well. They look kind of cool. Come on, get those axes going. That's it. That's it. I can't see where I've put my fire spirit. I think it's on the underside. I don't know if you can do that. Can you put them on the back of them there so you can see them? I don't really get it. I tried to spin the axe around the other way, but it doesn't seem to work. Interesting. Not a huge castle, this. But yeah, this game really did have the sort of appeal of Minecraft and Warcraft all in one go. All the crafts. They really did. It did strike me as that game straight away, like a sort of a merging of the two, which is really interesting. So here we go. This is it now. He's going to go down. We're going to take him down, even with you mirroring myself, which, you know, at the end of the day, I should definitely be dying. If I'm fighting myself and somebody else, I mean, that's definitely going to be over. But no, I upped my game. Yeah, slam down. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this game. I have said before in previous videos, I'd like to see comments about it. I'd like to see comments about what you want to see me do. I want to see people who are also maybe interested in doing some Let's Plays with me. Yeah, please get in touch and see what you want to do. I'm up for doing any sort of multiplayer stuff, and ideally I'd like you to be a YouTuber already, and I'd also be preference for you to be in Europe and also into Cube World, Minecraft, maybe Terraria, maybe you know what, I don't even know. I'm not even sure what I want to play. I don't know what I want to play. Oh, this guy's dodging. Crazy boy. be great to get potions that could increase your size and you just deal more damage. You could grow up just like, oh, well, he's pulled 2. I didn't realise that he did that. I couldn't remember that. Did not remember that. Fighting 2 of myself. Oh my god. Thankfully, they're very weak. Yeah, get down. Oh, he's pulled another one. So yeah, we're closing in on the end of the video now. And this battle will shortly come to a head as his life deplenishes before his very own eyes, and Master Clips becomes victorious in yet another castle. His confidence is building. He's had a bit of a setback, you know, his age, people telling him he's too old for this kind of thing. He's a character that's on the edge, you know. When he woke up in town, he didn't know where he was. But events like this, times like this, he realizes he is a true warrior. I am, by the way, not a role-playing kind of a guy. That is not my style. If anything I ever do, it's usually on a PvP type server, just to add a bit of spice, and there we go! My haul from this was not that great, and the XP wasn't also too much better, but yeah, we at least defeated him, and I do a little run around circle celebration thing, because I want to. Because I want to. That's a little tribute to Billy Piper. And I have no reason to know why I did that, or if I'll ever do that again, and I promise you, it will not be in close proximity to the time I've just said it now. In fact, I probably won't mention her name ever again on my channel, unless I realise that I've got some weird thing for her, which I know that I've not. I never liked her like that. In fact, in any way apart from just being an okay person, you know. I've never met her. I don't even know if she's a nice person. She might be a horrible person, but I can't judge otherwise. But I know that I didn't like her music, and I know that I didn't find her attractive. All I know is that, you know, she was just somebody who was around in the world. You know, she was just a person. Let's just go and kill some cows to finish this off. In the face, cow. In your uddered, underbellied, horned, fat, pink-nosed face. Come on, I want to get a quad. I want to get a quad, no scope, 360 quad. Not quite. Anyway, thanks for watching. I apologise that it has been in this format. I would prefer it to be a play-along. Circumstances fought against me, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for watching.